Hello YouTube. So in today's video, I just want to say, be grateful that you're an American. Like, I lived in America my whole life. As a matter of fact, I've lived in Wisconsin my entire life, my entire 30 years of life. And, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I also make YouTube videos, of course. And lately I've been watching a lot of these videos about what life in other countries is like. And looks pretty miserable. I mean, I feel like the world overall has been becoming worse, but America is still much better in comparison to virtually every other country in the entire world. Because, see these videos of what life in China looks like, and it's just it looks like hell. It looks like they're living in hell in many different ways. Not only in terms of their economy is a disaster similar to ours, but many other issues that appear probably much worse in comparison to what America's experiencing. I mean, it's not like America's really doing that great either, but I mean, in comparison to other countries, based on what these videos are showing me, I mean, I've never been to China, so how do I really know? But it just seems like they're literally in hell almost, is the way that it seems. I mean, they got these, climate change to them appears even worse in some ways because of the urban heat dome effect, because of how big their cities will get. It will trap the heat even more so. The surface temperatures there will get so hot that their shoes are literally melting as they're walking down the street. Even their rubber tires were melting as they drive down the road. That literally looks like hell, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know if cities in warmer climates ever get that bad. Though I have been to Florida a few times and I don't remember that happening. But apparently on the other side of the world, according to what these videos are showing, the heat can get so bad that their shoes are literally melting as they're walking down the street. I get that Florida's a US state and China is on the other side of the world, but when I went to Florida last year and the year before, during the last year was in May, the year before that it was June of 2023. So those were the warmer months at that time that I was visiting there. Florida, that is, not the other side of the world. And it's still a warmer climate, but it would never get to that point. So when I see these videos on the internet, I'm seriously starting to think just because it looks believable, I still have to question whether it's AI generated or not. Because how on earth would it get that hot in some places? Because if it is, it makes sense why it would be that way. Mostly because of the urban heat dome effect and because of how big their cities on that other side of the world would be. And it's just it just looks like they're living in hell in many different ways. I guess the whole point of this video is be glad you live in America and not these other countries. Because people from around the world would rather be here than the countries they're coming from. Because if you think about it, why would somebody be willing to ride on a boat across the Gulf of America, formerly known as Gulf of Mexico, just to be here, knowing that they will most likely get sent right back eventually, anyways. It really just says something about the countries they're coming from when you say. I know in that example, it's most likely a Central or South American country, which is a completely different part of the world. But, like, it just really says a lot about how badly people from other countries would rather be in America, which really says a lot about how much better it must be here in comparison, even though America is certainly not what it used to be either. I mean, for all we know, like, the entire world could be going extinct. I don't know if that is or isn't the case, hopefully not, but it'd be better if life could just get back to, like, where it should be, basically. But yeah, I mean, the whole purpose of the video is just be glad you live in presumably the best country in the entire world. Probably always has been that way. Probably always will be that way. For now, anyways. For the foreseeable future. Unless something sudden were to suddenly change that. So yeah, that's today's video. I don't want to, like, make it too long, because if it's just a talking video where I'm just giving my 2 cents about something, I just want to keep it short, straight, to the point. So be glad you live in America and not all these other countries that are even shittier. Thank you for watching. Have a good day or night. Bye.